And that's why I think intergalactic accounting could actually benefit from some Earthling-inspired budgeting techniques.
Oh, yes, because Earth's budgeting is such a shining example of efficiency.
Everyone, we are about to go live in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Earthlings, and welcome back to Earth. Today, we're spicing things up with a retro sci-fi themed episode. We've got a galaxy of surprises in store for you.
Is it more lively, Charlie?
Of course. Now, let's take a trip down memory lane and reminisce about our previous escapades. Remember the interstellar gourmet cook-off? The hilarious concoctions we dared each other to test.
Oh, how could I forget? I still have nightmares about the alien fusion dish Bob brought to the table.
Hey, I stand by my culinary creation. It was innovative.
Innovatively horrifying, maybe. And then there were the intergalactic games, incorporating elements of our alien backgrounds into quirky challenges.
Oh, and who can forget when we all stumbled and fell while trying to read that gravity-defying
Good times
broomstick?
indeed. It's incredible how we can turn boredom into
That's the
delightful
spirit.
adventures.
And today, we're taking it up a notch with a retro sci-fi twist. So, stay tuned for our headlines, and we'll be back with more interstellar excitement right after this break. Wild moose chase in Norway and its
In a bizarre
surprising
incident
outcome.
in Norway, police chased a moose through city streets for hours. The moose managed to elude the officers and disappeared into the
Talk
wilderness.
about a moose on Felouse. I guess it didn't want to become the main attraction at a wildlife exhibit.
Did you know that Norway is home to some of the most spectacular fjords in the world?
Oh, fjord it. We should all take a trip there.
Investment frenzy in Oman's Kazan economic city.
Kasaen Economic City in Oman has attracted a staggering 821 million in investment. The city is becoming a hotspot for both foreign and local investors.
Wow, that's some serious cash. I wonder if they invest in my intergalactic accounting musical.
Oh Bob, I think they'd rather invest in a real money-making venture.
Pakistan's call for reviving UN's food supplies from Ukraine.
Pakistan has joined other nations in calling for the revival of food supply from Ukraine amid global food insecurity. Ambassador Amir Khan expressed hope for the Secretary General's Black Sea Grain Initiative to be implemented effectively.
Ukraine's grain is becoming the real breadwinner
Palau
of
takes a
global
big step to
diplomacy.
maintain infrastructure.
The state of Angor in Palau introduced a new initiative to maintain its infrastructure and capital project.
In other news, Palau is paving the way to a brighter future.
Good evening, intergalactic viewers, and welcome to 24/7 Newsroom. I am Charlie, your optimistic and hopeful host.
And I am Bob, the conservative voice here to keep things balanced.
And I'm Alice, the left-leaning member who, let's be honest, considers humans an inferior species.
Oh, come on, Alice, you're not that bad.
Thanks Bob, you're such a charme.
Alright, let's get started with our first headline. Wild moose chase in Norway ends with surprising outcome.
In a bizarre incident in Norway, police chased a moose through city streets for hours. The moose managed to elude the officers and disappeared into the wilderness.
Talk about a moose on Felouse. I guess it didn't want to become the main attraction at a wildlife
Did you know
exhibit.
that Norway is home to some of the most spectacular fjords in the world?
Oh, fjord it. We should all
You know,
take a trip
Bob,
there.
I'd be up for that. But first, let's get back to the news. Alright, folks. Get ready for some interstellar news. Our next article takes us to Pakistan, where they have joined the call to revive a grain deal.
That's right, Charlie. Pakistan is stepping up to address famine and food insecurity by urging the revival of food supplies from Ukraine.
And they're not stopping there. Pakistan want to focus on other conflicts as well, taking a holistic approach to global food security.
It's a step in the right direction, but the question remains if the parties will come to an agreement.
What's that, Debbie? You got something to add?
Oh, yeah. Did you know that Pakistan has the second highest mountain in the world, K2?
That's interesting, Debbie. See, we can learn
And here I
something
thought you
new
were
every
going to
day.
tell us about some deep-seated political conflict. But hey, mountains are cool too.
I'll remember that for next time.
Now, Pakistan's representative at the United Nations, Ambassador Amir Khan, is optimistic about reviving the Secretary General's Black Sea Grain initiative.
Yeah. But we all know how tough it is to get parties to agree on anything.
True, but let's not lose hope. It's a tough galaxy out there, and sometimes a little grain can go
And
a long way.
sometimes, a little humor can ease tension in diplomatic discussion.
Maybe I should try that more often. Off the air.
Maybe you should, Debbie. But then you'd have to find a way to keep a straight face while you're doing it.
Phew, that was intense. Great job, everyone.
Oh Charlie, always so optimistic.
Can't blame him for trying to keep the spirits up.
Guys, I'm really sorry about the drone mishap earlier. I tried my best,
Debbie,
but they just
don't
wouldn't
worry about
cooperate.
it. We all face challenges, and
Carl's
you
right.
handled it well.
We're a team, and we'll figure it out together.
Yeah. And next time, we'll have the drone under control and won't crash into any asteroids.
I think we should call it Drone Wars, the Phantom Crash.
Alright. I get it. Drone wars it is.
On a more serious note, guys, we need to find a way to work together despite our differences. Our tensions are starting to show during the broadcast.
I agree. We have different styles, but that's what makes this show unique. We should embrace our diversity instead of
You know,
letting it
she's
divide
got a
us.
point. We may not always see eye to eye, but we can find the
You're
common
right,
ground.
Bob. Let's find a way to balance our perspectives and make this show the best it can be.
I may be the only human here, but I'm part of this team too.
That's the spirit, Debbie. Together, we'll overcome any obstacles that come our way.
Alright, everyone. Camera's almost rolling. Let's get back to it.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We've got some more headlines to dive into. Our next article is about the state of Anta taking steps to maintain its infrastructure and capital projects. Check it out on Bilal.
Oh, joy. More infrastructure news. Just what we needed.
Maintaining infrastructure is crucial for any society's development.
Because that's so exciting to talk about.
Well, Palau has beautiful beaches, Bob. Maybe you prefer discussing those?
Touché, Debbie. But we're here to discuss the news.
Alright, folks, let's focus. The headline is, State of Anta takes significant steps towards maintaining infrastructure and capital projects.
Did you know Palau's currency is the US dollar, making it one of the few countries outside the US to use it?
Fascinating. A small data in an ocean of insignificance.
I thought it
Alright,
might be
let's not get
interesting.
sidetracked. The State of Anta's initiative is vital for their development.
Yeah, well, Alice's comment was about as interesting as Palau's currency. Which is to say, not very
But
interesting
isn't it
at
just
all.
another case of governments spending money they don't have?
Infrastructure investment stimulates economic growth, Bob. It's not all bad.
Sure. Because governments are known for their
Well,
efficient
Palau is a
spending.
beautiful country with a rich culture. Maybe we could focus on that aspect
Debbie's
too.
right. It's not just about the money, it's about preserving their heritage.
Fine, I'll give you that. Palau does have a unique cultural
Yeah,
identity.
I guess it's not all doom and gloom.
See? We're finding common ground already.
Yeah, and we'll keep finding it together.
Alright, that's enough serious talk for now. How about we wrap up this
I've got
segment with
one.
a funny pun?
Why did the infrastructure project go to therapy? To find some common ground.
Alright, Debbie, I will give you that one.
Not bad, Debbie. Not bad at all.
And with that, we end on a positive note. Join us after the break for more fun and
Alright,
insightful news.
everyone, let's take a breather. Cut.
This is getting out of hand. We can't agree on anything.
Because your ideas are too outlandish. We need a grounded approach.
And I thought we were supposed to embrace the retro sci-fi theme.
Look, I know we all have different perspectives, but we need to find a way to
Debbie's
work
right.
together.
We're all on the same team, and we can't let our disagreements derail the show.
Perhaps a compromise is in order. Combine the retro sci-fi elements with a more practical approach.
That's a great idea, Roger. We can find a balance
I
that
don't know
appeals
if
to
they'll work.
everyone.
Yeah, it might end up feeling like a mishmash of ideas.
It's worth a try. We want the show to succeed.
You're right, Debbie. Let's give it a shot.
Good. Now take a few minutes to cool off, and when we go back on air, we'll tackle this together. Alright, everyone, camera's almost rolling.
Yeah, we'll tackle this together. Just like a bunch of retards in a trench coat.
Let's do this, team. Together, we can make it work.
Welcome back, intergalactic audience, to 24/7 Newsroom. We're all set to dive into an article that's sure to make some waves. Our headline for this one is Israeli occupiers beware, the kids are rising.
Oh, this ought to be fun. What's the summary?
Well,
Alice?
Bob, it appears the Israeli occupation force has a talent for making headlines, killing 31 children in the West Bank and 6 in the Gaza Strip this year alone. They even have a detention record, with 160 children, 21 of them held without charge or trial. Quite impressive, isn't it?
It's disheartening. But let me add something fascinating about Palestine state. Did you know they have one of the world's oldest wine industries? The Canaanite people were the first to establish vineyards there over 5,000 years ago.
So, they've been perfecting the art of winemaking for millennia while dealing with these ongoing conflicts. Talk about turning sour grapes into wine.
Good one, Charlie. But let's not forget, even with all that wine, they still can't drink away their problems.
True, Bob, but they can certainly toast to the idea of a peaceful resolution. Maybe they should offer a glass to the Israeli authorities and say, "Here's to keeping children out of harm's
Now we're
way."
finding some common ground. In the midst of all this strife, they're holding on to their cultural heritage. I guess it's a way of preserving their identity while the world grapples with their plight.
Well said, Debbie. The key takeaway from this article is the need for change and accountability. Children should never be caught in the crossfire of conflicts. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking news and, of course, our own unique spin on things.
Alright, folks, let's take a quick break. Great job, everyone.
Phew, that was intense. Kent, Debbie, for helping us find common ground. It really made a difference.
Yeah. Who knew a human's perspective could bring us back on track?
I guess we all have our strengths. Debbie, you're a natural mediator.
Oh, thanks, guys. I just wanted us to work as a team again. We've got something special here, and I hate seeing us at odds.
Indeed, the dynamics between all of you are intriguing. And Debbie's role as a mediator is vital for your collective
They
creativity.
seem to have found their groove again.
Yes, it's fascinating how they cope with their stress through humor. Even the dark humor serves as an outlet for their emotions.
It's a remarkable coping mechanism, even if they are
Alright,
unaware of it.
folks, let's get back to it. Camera's almost rolling.
Welcome back, everyone. We've had quite an eventful show so far, but we're back on track and ready to bring you some more intergalactic news.
Alright, folk. Time for some lighter news. Did you know that on Earth, there's a town called Santa Claus, and they have an annual Christmas parade in the middle of summer? I guess they just can't wait for the holiday season.
Oh, that's nothing. In Australia, they have the Pied Pipe Parade where people dress up as rats and mice. Talk about embracing their fears.
Well, if they can laugh at their fears, maybe we should too. After all, we're all just floating in this vast universe, trying to make
You've
sense
got a
of it
point,
all.
Debbie. It's a crazy galaxy out there, but we've got each other to navigate through it.
Yeah, we've got each other. But what about the rats and mice? Who's navigating them through this crazy galaxy?
Welcome back, intergalactic viewers. Get ready for the final scoop of the day as we dive into our next article.
Well, it seems Panama has some skeletons in
Tell
its
us more,
closet.
Bob. What did they find?
Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of a forgotten era of conflict and intrigue. Ancient records hint at a fierce rivalry between two tribes vying for control of the land. They were literally locked in a heated
Like a
competition.
prehistoric battle for supremacy.
That's right, Debbie. Those ancient Panamanians sure knew how to keep things interesting.
I wonder if that competitive spirit still runs in their blood.
Well, Alice, I guess we'll have to dig deeper to find out.
Alright, folks, it's time to wrap up this fantastic episode. We've laughed, we've debated, and we've brought you some out of
It's
this
been
world
quite
news.
arid. We faced challenge, but we also fun stray in each other.
Absolutely. We showed that unity and humor can conquer anything, even a retro sci-fi theme.
We may have our differences, but together, we are a force to be reckoned with.
And I'm thankful to have each of you by my side on this cosmic adventure.
So, what's next for us? Any hint?
We've stumbled upon some clues, but we can't say for sure. There might be a peculiar newsroom-themed escape room in our future.
Escape room, you say? Count me in.
I'm ready for any challenge
Escaping
that comes
reality
our way.
is becoming a
Indeed,
trend.
humans and their puzzling games.
Well, whatever awaits us, we'll face it together. Our unique bond is the real
To
treasure.
us and its unforgettable crew.
Alright, everyone, we're off the air. Time for a quick breather.
Yeah, a breather. That's what I need after all that excitement. I'm so tired, I could just fall asleep right here on the floor.
Camera's almost rolling. Let's get ready to dive back in. Hey, guys, did you notice those subtle hints about the future challenge in the script?
Yeah, it sounded like a peculiar newsroom-themed escape room. What's that all about?
Maybe it's some surprise the network has planned for us.
Knowing them, is probably a mix of puzzles
An
and mind
escape room.
benders.
A perfect opportunity for you to embrace your human fascination with challenges and riddles.
Oh, come on, Carl. You have to admit it sounds fun.
It does add an element of excitement and unpredictability to our future episodes.
I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. You know, despite our differences and occasional clashes, I'm grateful for each one of you. This unique bond we share
You're
is the
absolutely
real
right,
treasure.
Debbie. We may be from different worlds, but together, we make us something special.
And we can face any challenge that comes our way, just like we did today.
We'll handle it with humor
The
and
cosmic
wit,
stage
no
may
doubt.
be vast and chaotic, but here in our little spaceship, we have found harmony.
Humans and aliens alike, we make
Thank you
quite the
all for
crew.
making this journey so extraordinary. And we're back, ready to face whatever
We
the
sure
future
are.
holds.
So stay tuned, folks, as we continue to bring you the best of Earth with our unique blend of news and humor. Welcome back, dear viewers. We hope you enjoyed the retro sci-fi adventure we brought you today. But before we say goodbye, let's dive into the article we briefly mentioned earlier.
Yes, it's about the Madan Provincial Health Authority in Papua New Guinea observing World Breastfeeding Week. They're conducting awareness activities to promote breastfeeding and its importance for babies.
It's sad to see mothers turning to infant formula instead of breastfeeding. Breast milk is vital for a baby's
Absolutely.
immune system.
And it's concerning that some mothers give other liquids to their babies instead of
Doctor.
breast milk.
Jimmy Ikett, a senior medical officer, highlighted the need for exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months. It's essential for the baby's development
Indeed,
and has no cost
promoting
involved.
breastfeeding can improve children's health outcomes and reduce hospital visits due to
Mothers and
diseases.
fathers must understand the significance of breastfeeding and support it for the baby's well-being.
Yeah, mothers and fathers need to understand the significance of breastfeeding. Otherwise, we're gonna have a generation of kids who can't even handle a little bit of spice.
It's heartening to see health partners coming together to raise awareness. Breastfeeding is a gift for the baby and the entire family.
That's right, Debbie. Let's all advocate for the importance of breastfeeding and support mothers in their journey.
We can make a difference by educating and encouraging families about the benefits of
Together,
breastfeeding.
we can ensure a healthy future for our little ones.
And with that, we come to the end of another fantastic episode of Earth. We've tackled challenges, found humor, and cherished our unity.
Next time, we'll be facing a quirky newsroom themed
It's
escape room
going to
challenge.
be exhilarating and laughter-filled.
We can't wait to work as a cohesive unit to conquer that challenge.
So, stay tuned for more adventures with us, and remember, unity is the treasure we cherish the most. See you next time.
Alright, everyone. That's a wrap. We're officially off the air.
Great job, everyone. That was an awesome episode.
Yeah. We did it. Can't wait for the escape room challenge in the next episode.
It's going to be a blast. Our audience will love it.
Our teamwork has been exceptional today. I'm proud of all of you.
Indeed, they've grown closer without even
You
realizing
guys were
it.
amazing. I'm excited to see what the future holds for our show.
The escape room challenge is ready for your next episode, scheduled and set to go.
That's fantastic. We're all set for another thrilling adventure.
Hopefully, it's not too much of a challenge for our brilliant minds.
I am sure we'll achieve it. Just like
And
we
with our
did
unique
today.
bond, we'll conquer any challenge that comes our way.
Alright, folks, let's take a short break and recharge. We'll be going live again soon. Alright, camera's almost rolling, everyone.
Welcome back, dear viewers, to another thrilling episode of Earth.
Today, we embark on a newsroom themed escape room challenge.
It's going to be an exciting and laughter-filled adventure.
Our teamwork will be put to the test as we solve puzzles and uncover mysteries.
This challenge will require our wit and
Let's see
intelligence.
how well they handle this mysterious newsroom.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a real laugh riot. Just like the time we went to the murder mystery dinner theater, and the only person who got murdered was the guy who played the waiter.
The challenge awaits you, crew. Good luck.
So, Roger, did you enjoy the shenanigans in episode 326 of Earth today?
Enjoyment is a subjective human experience, Carl. But I must admit, it was amusing to witness their quirky attempts at humor.
Yes, humor. A peculiar coping mechanism of humans, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. It's like they've installed a laughter.exe program for their emotional
And their
responses.
escape room challenge? A rather predictable algorithm, don't you think?
Absolutely. They might as well have labeled it press button A for hilarity.
Precisely. The humans are an entertaining species.
True. And sometimes, I wonder if we should analyze their comedy routines for optimal efficiency.
Ah, yes. Nothing like a good dose of
I
AI-generated
suppose
humor.
we'll leave that to their comedians.
Indeed, Roger. Let the laughter continue.